Welcome to and Kenzo Koga.
Where ancient wisdom meets modern life. Subscribe now and awaken with us.
Have you ever felt that, you're pushing hard for a dream, really driving towards it, but you just keep hitting these roadblocks? It's like life itself is just sort of whispering, not yet. I think a lot of us know that feeling. Well, today we're diving into a really interesting Zen perspective on achieving things, and it's maybe not what you'd expect. It hinges on this beautiful paradox that real strength, true strength, it doesn't come from forcing things. It actually comes from letting go, from finding this immense power and just being present. What does that actually mean, though, power and presence?
Yeah, it's about being fully anchored right here, right now, not pulled back by regrets or pushed forward by anxieties about what's next. It lets your actions come from a place of clarity, not like compulsion or desperation. And that can really unlock potential you didn't know you had. And what's fascinating, truly fascinating, is how this whole approach changes how you see challenges. They stop being just obstacles, things in your way. They become gateways, real opportunities for growth. We're going to explore how you can kind of shift that feeling of endless effort, that grind, into something that feels much more like, effortless achievement.
Okay, let's unpack that. I love the Zen image of the bamboo.
Yeah.
It's such a great reminder. It doesn't just, shoot up overnight.
Not at all.
It spends years, literally years, hidden away, just putting down roots deep in the soil.
Building that foundation.
And then, almost out of nowhere, it seems, it just rises.
Yeah.
So quickly. It's such a powerful picture of quiet, patient growth.
It really is. And if you connect that to our own lives, our own experiences, it shines a light on something important. Every setback, every delay, every time you think you failed, it's not the end. It's not just wasted time.
Right.
It's actually what Zen calls the soil of becoming. It's the necessary part. It's you rooting yourself, building that deeper foundation, even if you can't see anything happening above ground just yet.
Okay, and this leads to another Zen idea that honestly might just flip how you think about progress. Completely upside down. It's this paradox of walking slowly. There's that classic story, right? The young monk asks his master.
Yes. Master, how do I get enlightened fast?
Yeah.
He wants the shortcut.
Exactly. And what does the master say?
He just smiles and says, if you want to reach it quickly, walk slowly.
Walk slowly to get there fast.
Precisely. Because, as the master explained, when you rush, your mind gets scattered, you're frantic, you stumble, you make mistakes. But if you walk with presence, fully aware, step by step, you actually arrive sooner than you thought. It's not just about physical speed, it's about mental focus. A calm mind sees the direct path. Desperation just runs in circles. And this really gets to the heart of why true strength is found in letting go of that desperate clinging, that need to force it.
That feels so counterintuitive, though, doesn't it?
Right.
Especially today with the whole hustle culture vibe. People listening might be thinking, walk slowly, but I've got deadlines, responsibilities.
Yeah.
How does this Zen idea fit with, real life?
That's a fair question. It's not about becoming passive or just, stopping everything. It's about how you act. It's about strategic action, not frantic action. Zen says, stop chasing. Just for a moment. Stand still. Listen to your breath. Feel your feet on the ground. Action that comes from that place. From presence. It's incredibly powerful. Think about it like this. One calm, well-aimed arrow flies much straighter and truer than, say, 1,000 desperate shots fired wildly. And this isn't just ancient philosophy. Modern neuroscience actually backs this up. A scattered, stressed mind literally hinders your brain's ability to plan and execute effectively. That calm, present state. It optimizes your brain for performance. It's like the original biohack.
Huh. That's a great way to put it. It reminds me of like trying to open a stuck jar lid.
Yeah.
You struggle and strain.
Right. The more frantic you get.
The tighter it seems. Then
Yes.
you pause, take a breath, maybe get a better grip, and pop. It opens easily.
Exactly that feeling. It's about aligning your effort, not just increasing it endlessly.
So this challenges that whole idea that we just have to struggle constantly.
Yeah.
Is there a different kind of strength Zen talks about?
Oh, absolutely. There's a beautiful Zen whisper. Rest deeply, and your work will have the strength of mountains.
Yeah.
Think about water. It's soft, right? It yields, it flows around things.
Yeah.
But over time, with patience, that same soft water carves enormous valleys, wears down the hardest stone. That's the kind of strength you tap into when you align yourself, your heart, your breath, your actions, with the natural flow of things rather than fighting against it.
Okay, but what about when things are genuinely difficult? Life throws serious curveballs. Are those just things we have to grit our teeth and bear? Or is there a Zen way to see them differently, like turning challenges into gateways, as you said?
Definitely the latter. Zen offers this really transformative view. Remember the lotus flower?
Blooming from the mud.
Exactly. It needs the mud to bloom. Your difficulties, your struggles, they aren't a prison sentence. They are, in fact, the very ground of your awakening. And they're the raw material, the compost for your growth. Not something to just endure or escape, but something to move through with that presence we've been talking about.
Wow. So if we were to summarize the Zen way of achieving, well, anything really, it's not about brute force or that endless struggle. It's more about these slow, steady, sure steps taken with awareness. And the realization isn't necessarily I achieved my dream, but maybe it's more like you look back and see I grew into it.
That's beautifully put. Precisely. True strength is found when you let go of desperately needing it to happen now in a certain way. When you embrace presence instead, it's cultivating that inner stillness, that quietude, and from there, really powerful aligned action just arises.
So it leaves us with a thought, doesn't it? What seemingly impossible dream out there might you actually be able to grow into? Just by embracing a bit more stillness, finding your true rhythm instead of chasing it so hard. Something to think about.
Thanks for watching the Yuno and Kenzo Koga channel. If this video sparked something within you, feel free to like, leave a comment, and subscribe for more insights bridging Eastern wisdom and modern life. Until next time, stay present, stay curious, and stay connected.